Matt Damon. Born October 8th, 1970. Frank, is there anything you would like to say, preferably edited?
Deja vu?
Oh my God. If you're a fan of Matt Damon, make sure you guys click like down below. It helps the channel. My frustration. If you're watching this as a clip, go watch the full live stream. You'll understand the frustration that's all over my face right now. But we're going to do a movie draft to celebrate Matt Damon right now. Now, even though those numbers are showing that Brandon, Strategy Bro, is in the lead, we are going to go back to Frank on this one because Brandon got to go first with Sigourney Weaver. Okay. So we're going to go with Frank, and then Brandon, and then myself. So Frank, for Matt Damon, what is your first movie of choice?
I mean, I know everyone's going to go with
just pick
one.
What you think is best.
Well, no, I got to think here because I don't go again for another like 4 times. So I got to really nail this down, okay? I have a witch hat on a vampire down here, okay? I'm going to go with the Bourne Identity because I think that's the one that kind of like really threw him into stardom. Was him just running around Europe, not remembering who he was, but kicking everybody's ass.
I'm going to be brutally honest. I've never seen any of the Bourne movies. I tried watching one.
The first one's really good.
And I fell asleep. Now, I don't know if I'm not saying that because the movie sucked. Like The Godfather. That movie's fucking terrible.
Hater.
But like, I don't know if it was my mood at the time or if I was just tired. Tried to watch it, couldn't get through it. All right. Brandon, you're up.
I'm actually going to go with The Martian.
Oh!
That was a pretty
good pull.
Making potatoes.
Solo. Yes.
It was a comedy, remember, though? It was a comedy.
It won the Golden Globe. It was nominated. Did it win?
I think it might have. I don't remember.
Huh. All right. Now, I get to go back to back here. And I'm going to go... We'll start with a serious role here. And we'll go Good Will Hunting.
Mm-hmm.
I think hands down that's probably his best movie. But this next one might be my favorite Kevin Smith movie.
Dogma.
Because Anna just actually put in the chat, very small role, but Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I love him in that movie. Where it's like do the lemon face, ooh
tiger face.
Yeah. What was it?
Lemon face and tiger face.
Yeah. I love Dogma. All right, Brandon, we're back to you. What's your second choice for Matt Damon movies?
He's got a lot of good ones, and that's the problem. Is he does have. I'm gonna go with The Monuments Men.
Oh, good choice. Good choice. Big cast in that one too. Bill Murray, George Clooney, John Goodman. Look at that cast.
Look at that cast.
All right, Monuments Men. Frank, you get to go back to back. What are your second and third choices for your Matt Damon triple feature?
I'm gonna go with Good Will Hunting 2. The hunting season.
The movie within the movie?
The movie within the movie. No, first I'll go with Ocean's 11.
Oh, I was hoping that one was going to slip to me, man. I remember seeing that in the theater, and that was one of the movies that, like, leaving the theater, I was like, you know that's one you're going to watch again, and especially if you're just flipping around the channels, if it's on TNT or TBS, you're going to stop and watch.
I remember being in the theater, and there's that one scene where Brad Pitt is waiting for Julia Roberts to appear, and he's holding, at first, it's like a cup of shrimp, and they cut away. When they cut back, it's now like a plate of shrimp. And then when they cut away and cut back, it goes back to the cup of shrimp. And I remember like that threw me off for like 10 whole minutes. I was sitting there with my girlfriend going, did you fucking see what happened with that edit there? He had a bowl and a plate and then another bowl. What the fuck was that? And she's like, I didn't see it. Like, yeah, they totally fucked it up.
I just see Frank's like Charlie from It's Always Sunny. Who is Pepe Sylvia? Like he's trying to it's like it's a bowl, and there's a plate, and there's a bowl. And he's got like this whole grid.
there was some movie, I don't remember what it was. I just watched it again. It was an older movie, and you could see like the boom mic coming down in a bunch of the scenes, and it completely took me out of the movie. I was like, how the fuck did the boom mic get in the goddamn... I get that way. Like if I notice there's an editing error or there's something wrong with it, it'll irritate the crap out of me for like 10 minutes. It totally takes me out of the movie.
Frank's a picky bitch. All right, what's your third?
I don't know if you guys have seen. So you ever seen The Good Shepherd, where he plays the guy that created the CIA?
No. But of course you would pick some fucking weird one
movie.
that I don't have.
You don't have it.
No.
Bitter. So it deals with him. I think after World War II, they want to set up an intelligence service, and he gets entrusted with setting up the CIA. And it was a true story. It goes into his own paranoia. Like I think at one point he's even watching his own family. Like he just completely goes off the edge. But he's involved with a lot of the assassinations in other countries and everything like that. It's a really good movie. Plus you see Joe Pesci as an old Hobbit.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Joe Pesci. All right, Brandon, what is your third pick for your Matt Damon triple feature?
He's got a lot of really good military movies, and that's just up my alley. But I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna continue on the sci-fi thing and go with Interstellar.
Oh, all right. I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Let's go in Interstellar. Now, we do have some people in the old YouTube chat. We have Vero. Here's some honorable mentions for you. She threw out the talented Mr. Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I almost like... So here's this. So she also threw out their School Ties.
Right.
Great movie.
Cowards!
Behind the Candelabra as well.
Did you ever hear him? Oh, sorry. Did you ever hear him explain like that movie in terms of why a movie like that would never be made again?
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, actually, I happened to
mind.
just watch that clip not too long ago.
He has a great mind for the business. It's so good.
Yeah. It's if you can find that clip, it's a brilliant clip of Matt Damon explaining essentially how the industry has changed and how he wouldn't be able to make a movie like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then this one also got brought up. You got Rounders. Fantastic movie. The movie, unfortunately, too many poker douchebags took his inspiration to get into poker. Jesus. Talk about ruining something I used to like. I used to love playing poker, and they just became filled with dickheads.
All right.
Now, here's a few more. We had Air. That was also a big one. You got all the other Bourne movies. Here's one that I actually also liked was The Brothers Grimm with him and Heath Ledger. I thought it was
that
entertaining.
actually wasn't that bad. I thought that was pretty. Yeah, I don't think it did well in the theater, but I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, Ford.
That was a good movie.
V Ferrari.
Yeah, I just saw that one. That one.
A long movie, but it's good.
And don't forget, you had Oppenheimer. He was also in the remake of True Grit.
Yeah.
Now,
you have Geronimo
I'm
on there?
tempted.
I always like Geronimo.
I'm tempted to go with Saving Private Ryan.
Private Ryan.
I'm not, though. Simply because he is Private Ryan. Great. He's in the title. But
Spoilers.
He's not in it till the end of the movie. So what I am going to go with is...
So you have to find him. The Departed.
The Departed. Oh, I love this movie. All right, so there you go. That is your triple features for Matt Damon. Frank, The Bourne Identity, Ocean's 11, and The Good Shepherd. Brandon has The Martian, The Monuments Men, and Interstellar. And I have Good Will Hunting, Dogma, and The Departed.